Hari Om and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Devi, and today I have a very special topic I'd like to share with you. We are human beings, and being human, we have emotions. It's part of being human. We have interactions with people, but we truly don't know what every person is going through, or what they are suffering, or what situation they're going through. We only know that they're human and they have emotions. So it is very important to be mindful when we have certain interactions with humans, with beings, because we don't know what they are going through or what they've gone through. And if they have been able to process a certain emotion, a certain experience, a certain trauma. So many of us are walking through life with trauma, with difficult moments, stuff that we haven't processed, emotions that we haven't processed. And what happens is sometimes we reflect that on others. It's not because we want to, it's because the pain is there underlying. The experience is hurtful. And what happens is that the person reacts from that hurtful space. It's not that they want to hurt, but it comes out that way. So I want you to try to be mindful, even yourself. Maybe you have emotions that you haven't processed, pain that you haven't processed, and you tend to react from that space of pain and can also hurt others. So let us be mindful when we express ourselves that we do not cause hurt and pain to that other person. How? By working on ourselves. Working on ourselves, we're able to help others reflect and understand that, we're not coming from that space of pain, and we're also not reacting from their pain. Because if they toss their pain onto us, then we're also not reacting from that space of pain. I'll give you an example. Today, I had a client come in, and as they were walking in the parking lot, there was a woman that was in a hurry to get to her medical appointment, and she was very irritable and angry, and he was crossing the street in the parking lot. And she was just honking and telling him to get out of the way because she needed to pass her. She was late to her appointment. She didn't want to be more late. And he stopped in the middle of the parking lot and he says he wasn't moving. And she lowered her window. She says, "I'm late. Get out of the road. I need to pass." He said to her, "You need to calm down and relax because we're in the holiday season and you are going to get where you need to be, but you need to slow down. And being hurtful is not the way." He basically told her she needed to slow down. She needed to calm down. The holiday season is around. It's a more reason to be kind and gentle and soft. And she was, she calmed down a bit, and then he moved out of the way and she went on to her appointment. After we met, after the session, he went to his car and he found a note. And that note said, "I'm sorry. I understand. Thank you for your kindness." So that says a lot because she understood, and I knew that was a lesson for her because we can teach others by being kind and gentle with them, not by being angry and reacting and, diving into their pain. Because if they toss the pain and we react from that space of pain that they tossed, then we just fell prey to their emotion, to their energy. But we can help show others, teach some kindness by being kind. So it's not that, we're angry or we're upset. We're trying to educate others. So I was really proud of my client because he didn't know. He came a bit flustered and to this office, and he told me about that woman, that she was really upset and angry, and I knew that she learned a lesson, that some point she will pause and reflect. And guess what? At the end, she wrote a nice note saying, sorry, and thank you for your kindness, and that she was very appreciative. So, this is a lot to reflect for her. And I am very happy. I'm grateful. So, these are the shifts that we can make in other people's lives, believe it or not. So, if a person reacts in an angry way, kindness. Just be kind and be patient and know that that is not directed to you. That is not directly to you. It's because they are hurting, they are in pain, that they want to toss that pain somewhere. And they tossed it to you. You were the target. So do not feel that it is directed to you. Know that they are suffering, and be kind and be compassionate and be gentle and just pause and let them go on their way. You know, there is another story I'd like to share with you, and it's about Buddha. And there were these two children. Buddha takes the form of a homeless man, and he was sitting down in the street. And then the two kids come, and they were playing and jumping and running. And then they saw the older man, homeless man. And one friend said, Sir, why are you so ugly and old and you smell bad? And what are you doing here lying down in the street? And all terrible things he was telling that older man, which was Buddha, right? In disguise. And then the two friends, the man did not say anything. The two friends went along their way. And the one boy that did not say anything at that time that his friend was saying something came back, and he went to that older man and he said, Sir, why didn't you not stop my friend? Why did you not say anything to him so he can stop? That was not nice. And the old man smiled and he said, because whatever he came with, he took with him. And that was the end. And the boy just left. And that is true, because he did not engage in his anger or his frustration, that he did not allow his energy to go in that direction. That is why he did not react. He did not allow his energy to be wasteful in the boy's energy, in the boy's anger, or in his speech. So he took with him whatever he came with. So that is a very powerful lesson. I want you to think about that. Try and practice and see. Just be kind and gentle. Do not be hurtful. Know that other people can come from a hurtful space, and that is not directed to you. It is not directed to you in any form. If they're angry, let them be angry. If they're hurtful, that's their problem, because they are taking that hurt and pain with them. They're carrying that pain with them wherever they go. It is not until they solve that hurt and pain that they'll be able to be liberated from it. And they'll be able to choose that freedom, that light, that joy. We need to transform that anger. Anger is a fire. Anger is a fire, and that same fire can burn a house down, or it can light a house, light the candle, to light a house, to illuminate the house. So the choice is ours, how we want to use that anger. Do we want to transform that anger into light, into joy, into happiness? Or do we want to burn the house and hurt others and hurt ourselves in the same time. The choice is ours. I want you to reflect on this and contemplate and use your mind, thoughts, emotions wisely, mindfully, so that you can also take care of this beautiful divine home, this body that has been gifted to you to experience this human life, to enjoy life, to live every moment peacefully with that full divine potential, divine energy. Reflect. I send you love and good wishes, and thank you so much for being here. You are sacred. You are special. You are a divine gift. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. Hariom, thank you for being here.